Designing a line of clothes is a lot of work. It's like a big puzzle with lots of pieces to it, and all the pieces have to fit together just to get it going.
Could help us. We have a new clothing line that we're starting, and we had come to see her because we got her name. But she gave us your name as a better reference for us to try and find maybe even a cut and sew kind of place, things like that, because we're trying to reference our fabric and we're trying to keep it in the States.
Clothes that range from size 14 to 24, and it is so exciting.
Yeah, plus size, our plus size, correct, our women's line.
And as it turns out, it's taking turns that we never thought it would take.
I do have my patterns. We have someone that's done all of our patterns, and we have samples of each one of our pieces, yes. And we brought a few of those with us today to be able to show kind of our most intricate piece so that you could kind of see, or whoever we were meeting with, could see the stitching that was kind of involved with it. Our pieces are pretty simple, but there's a couple of pieces that have a little bit more to do with them.
And they had a dream that they wanted to produce some clothes that were comfortable to wear and were stylish and that you could put on and go anywhere.
The 10 ounce, I think, is our best. I think the 10 ounce is going to be our best bet, bang for the buck.
How much is it?
Because the difference
Don't
when you go
tell
from
her.
when you go from the difference of the 10 ounce to the 11 ounce, it's not really worth the price that you're paying difference for very, very unnoticeable amount
Our
of weight.
tagline, passion about comfort, certainly did take us a long time to achieve because it took us at least 10 months to find and 10,000 samples of fabric before we found the kind and the right weight and the right texture and the right combination.
Give me the two papers that I wrote on for the fabric, the colored paper that you handed me.
Are we going to pick out the gray?
Are we going to pick out the what?
Gray.
We brought the samples, swatches that we ordered. That's what we've got to decide if we're going to stick with gray or if we're going to go back to brown and do the three staple colors being cream, brown, and black, or cream, gray, and black.
And these are all the same. I just ordered different because, okay, there's ink, there's phantom.
These are some of the gray colors that we picked out. The gray, steel gray kind of colors.
There's
that we wanted.
checks.
That's the black.
There's caviar. We like caviar the best.
My thing is we're going to have to, even if it's in the fabric that we have, which is going to be my next question for you.
There's Indian
You
ink.
in gray, you like Taylor?
Caviar's the black.
Caviar is the black we like. Oh, here's John.
Should we have added an extra roll of black to our order this time just so we can make up some really good sample pieces in like a color?
The job that we like the best.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
So those were, and you know, so this one was X'd out immediately.
Yeah, that one was the original one, yeah, that we showed you.
What you said, what type of thread is that though?
It's an unspun thread. It's not spun, really.
Oh, you mean because it's
what
got
I got.
grip. Oh, so it's not silky
Well,
and slinky.
see, it covers better. It fills in better.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you mean.
To thread this thing is
It's
a real
big. Yeah.
So we looked at all the shades, the Pantone colors, and all the different fabrics that we had, and we decided to go with black, brown, and cream.
When Sonia and I started Ania Apparel, we definitely wanted everything to be made in the USA. So that was one thing, one value that we set out to achieve, and so far we've done it.
What are we doing here? And the future plans is in the 6 months after that, we're going to have a Mrs. line, and then 6 months after that, a children's line, and they're going to all be made out of the same fabric, same style.